Welcome to Brad's Collection and Braden's Toy Show.
Alright guys, you've probably seen the other videos we've done, the 3 days of the gathering in North Carolina. But here we go, we're going to combine it all into one video. The only thing we're not going to show are the encyclopedia. Braden got a lot of people in the encyclopedia. If you want to know who we got inside the encyclopedia, you can go back and watch those other videos. But let me show you what we got. Braden, you want to show figures first?
Yeah, sure. Got the $5 figures that I got on Sunday. Got Molly, Holly, and RVD. Both great deal, $5 each.
Yep, and figure-wise, I was able to pick up a 2-pack of Paul Bear and Mankind and an Al Snow. Yep, this was still in the package until last night. But I got those to add to my Jack's BCA. I get home and realize I did have a Paul Bear, but it's okay. Alright guys, now we'll go over 8x10s. We've showed the figures, 8x10s. How about this one? We got Brett Sawyer, the son of Buzz Sawyer. His penmanship was a little scratchy. He told us that he had had a heart attack the week prior, so I guess we were very lucky to have him there. But I wish him a speedy recovery. But very cool autograph to get from Brett Sawyer, son of Buzz Sawyer. After that, we got gorgeous Gary Royal was there. The first time we'd ever seen him. Very cool autograph to pick up there. We also had Frank Dusek, former promoter and wrestler. Very cool Frank Dusek autograph. We had Bob Roop. He was one of the VIP guests. Bob Roop, former Olympic star. How about Colonel Sergeant Kruger, who is also Ray Apollo, who was also Doink the Clown after the original, but very cool Ray Apollo autograph on that one. I can't get that completed because Colonel DeClerc, aka Rocco Rock, has passed away, but cool autograph to add to the collection. We got Star Blazer, also known as Tim Horner. That was a cool one to have. He actually had a Star Blazer mask beside him at the table. He didn't have any for sale, or I would have picked one up from my mask collection. How about this duo photo of Maha Singh and Kevin Sullivan? Maha Singh is actually Bob Roop, and then we have Kevin Sullivan. Kevin had a pretty rough weekend. I hope he's doing well, though. It seems like his health is starting to decline. Bugsy McGraw was brought in. Very cool. Last time he was supposed to be there, he had to cancel, so I was glad to get him there. Very cool autograph from Bugsy McGraw. How about Debbie Combs? Neat autograph in the paint pen. She was not the most friendliest person there, but it's still an autograph to add to the collection. How about King Konga, a.k.a. Barbarian? This is what he was before he was Barbarian. But very cool autograph from King Konga, a.k.a. Barbarian. And I got a magazine signed. I usually take at least one of my old magazines to get signed, and I was able to pick this one up at the Dangerous Alliance in a Wrestling 92 magazine and had Larry Zbysko sign it. That's cool. That is the 8x10s. After that, how about we go ahead and show you my kendo stick. The kendo stick was already signed by Sandman, Francine, Shane Douglas, Too Cold Scorpio, C.W. Anderson, and Come On, I Wanna Lay Ya at the previous event. But this year, I added Tommy Dreamer. I also added, it's hard to say, Tommy Rich. I added, these are only ECW people, I added Vampire Warrior, a.k.a. Gangrel, from his appearances there. L.A. Smooth, Missy Hyatt, Mr. Hughes, Devon Dudley, and that's it. So I believe I added 7, so now I have 13 autographs on here. Very, very cool autographs on the kendo stick. Will go back on my wall where it previously was before the event. Then we get right into my masks. Masks are some of my prized possessions in my collection. I have over 40 signed masks now. This one was a surprise. This is Black Angel Steve Kern. He was selling them himself. I usually get the mask before I go, but I didn't know where to get one of these. And he had them there, and they were selling them for 25 bucks. Can't beat that. And he was a VIP guest, so that was one of the items I had signed. Other than that, I had a mask already signed by B. Brian Blair. I got off his website. I had Jumpin' Jim Brazil sign it, so now I have the Killer Bees completed. Yep. At the wrestling, the Rumble to the Hilton last night, we got a couple of these already hanging in our match, but Braden had a nice little heckling event going on with several of the wrestlers, but one of those was definitely the Headbangers and Headbanger Mosh. They had nice back and forth, fun interactions today. You know, Mosh was great, but Mosh actually threw him his armband. I should have asked him about that today because he didn't say anything to us about it. But Mosh actually threw Braden his armband after the match, after the fun, so I'm going to have that framed to put on the wall. Today, what did he do for you?
Oh, today, yeah, he gave me this beanie for free while I was walking through the VIPs and stuff. He said, "I got you something," so he gave me this.
Yep.
Big thanks to Mosh.
And last, but definitely not least, is one of the items we get every year signed for Braden. It is this year's poster, and it is signed by a lot of people. Can you name all of them?
Do you want to go?
You mean name them?
Yeah, sure.
Well, first we got signed by Tmart D'Amato. We always do. He's a promoter. I'll never get everybody. Downtown Denny Brown. There's a couple of independent guys that was on the show that signed us. I couldn't tell you their name. Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez, Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express, Big Mama, Mr. Hughes, Mosh and Thrasher, Denny Brown. I think they already say that. Denny Brown. We got Maven and Terry Runnels. They both signed it. We have Gangrel, Godfather, Ahmed Johnson.
Did you say the Rock and Roll?
I did. Kurt Angle, definitely the big one for this year, and Braden got it right there. Dead center where he's at. Very cool. We got
Bundy. That's Bundy.
Bundy, that's him. Gerald Briscoe, B. Brian Brunzell, and Greg Gagne. And I think that completes the poster for this year. I don't see any straggling autographs, but very, very cool. And did I say Nate the Great? I did say Nate the Great. So that's cool.
You said B. Brian Brunzell.
I did what?
You said
I'm
B.
sorry.
Brian Brunzell.
B. Brian Blair. And he's right there next to Jim Brunzell. We had other items for Jim Brunzell to sign, so he didn't sign that. But very, very cool autographs to add to the collection. There we go, guys. That was The Gathering number 4. Can't wait for number 5 next year, August, July. Not sure the dates yet, but we will be there like always. We will see you guys next time. You got anything else to add?
Nope, I think we're good.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.